Alright, welcome back. We're at the lighthouse. Sharing a moment. Oh my god. Well, on that note, let's fucking do this thing. She just drops trow. Okay, let's do it. She grins at me, offering a hand to help me up. Rad. Once we're both on our feet, though, she looks a little listless, looking around uncertainly. Okay, alright. How do you want me, Max? I want you to drop trow. She waggles her eyebrows a little, and I giggle and roll my eyes, turning in a slow circle to survey the landscape. Don't get too excited yet. Okay, I think... Could you go stand near the bench over there? Towards the cliff edge, actually. That gets me a semi-skeptical look, even as she starts moving forward towards the edge, with me trailing after her. This isn't going to end up like some episode of Law & Order, is it? Chloe, unfortunately, I really think shoving you off a cliff would cause me more problems than it would solve. That's comforting. Eventually, she comes to stand in place, and I move from side to side at angles behind her, trying to find the best light where the shadows fall tangent to her body. She watches me over her shoulder, amused and curious. Finally, I pause, the sky exploding into soft purples and blues on either side of Chloe, the sun and the sea on her right, and Arcadia Bay tiny on her left. Chloe at the Wow. Oh, that's not the word. Chloe at the crux, balancing them between her like she's what holds them together. Perfect. Thanks. I grin at her, then pull out my camera, do my best to line up what the shot I'm seeing in my head with reality. Still shuffling in tiny, tiny steps from left to right. It's kinda dark. She just grins at me, again, exasperated. Oh damn, Max, I can't control the weather. I lower the camera and frown, taking a few steps side to side again, before ending up back in place. Okay, do you think you could take off your jacket and hat and drop trow? Jeez, how many chances you can give me to say that? She raises an eyebrow at me, grinning, then starts shrugging off her jacket. Your seduction tactics are a little lacking in subtlety, Caulfield. Oh! She drops her beanie on my head and tugs the jacket over my shoulders, pulling me forward a few steps closer to her. Cute. But where's the art of the on Max? I need that more than I ever realized until this second. Like, need it. I need to see it. Like, I know they're gonna be. I know I've seen drawings of like that, but like, I need it right now. I have an urge. Kinda big on me, Chloe. And warm. It smells like cigarettes and spearmint. That's what makes it cute. Okay, great. Stay right there. Got it. But just so you know, my neck's gonna get kinda stiff if I hold this too long. It's not my fault you have awful posture. I'm framing the picture through the lens. Chloe's back to me, facing the horizon, when she turns back to look at me, a sardonic sort of half smile on her face. You love it. The shutter goes off in a flash and a series of clicks, only half on purpose and half on instinct. I pull the Frodo free, a little surprised by it, then give it a shake. Oh. What? Does it look okay? I'm just staring at it, and she comes over in short, quick strides to peer over my shoulder, running one hand through her hair. If you don't like the first one, we still have time. I know you're a perfectionist or whatever, but it doesn't have to be just right the first time. It's amazing. I hear her movement pause behind me, and a shift in warmth as she leans closer. You think so? Absolutely. Look. I hold it up a little bit, and her chin hooks over my shoulder, staring down at it. I hold myself very still, looking at it myself. Hey! Oh, that's pretty. I really like that. Chloe, dark and beautiful and bare-armed. Framed between a town that's growing smaller and the horizon growing larger. Her tattoo in the sky splitting open in colors. Are you sure? Her voice is weirdly uncertain, and it makes me feel tentative, even in the face of such a beautiful shot. I glance over at her, and her cheeks brush before she lifts her face up slightly. Expression conflicted. I mean, it's just... She glances at me quickly, and she's going to look away, but I hold her gaze. Partners in crime, Chloe. Come on. What is it? I mean, it's nothing. It's just me. At first, I don't understand. She jerks her head impatiently at the photo, and it clicks. Oh. What are you talking about? It's gorgeous. You're gorgeous. Chloe glances at me, sudden and sharp, and I nearly falter before she just snorts, looking away again. Gay. I mean it, Chloe. I lean a little to catch her gaze again, and reluctantly she meets my eyes. I really like it. I really do. But you're my subject and my partner. If you're not crazy about it, then we keep going. It's super rare to use the first shot in a project anyway. She glances at me again, but there's still a trace of a frown on her face. But something softer in her eyes, something vulnerable. I like the photo. You do? Yeah. I open my mouth just to make sure, but she keeps going before I can say anything. She just keeps talking. I wanted to ask you something. That immediately sets me on edge despite myself. The last time Chloe wanted to talk to me about something at the lighthouse, she told me she was leaving. Max, how do you really feel about me leaving? Dog, I'm gonna miss you. How I feel about it? My hands twist a little on my bag strap, and Chloe's eyes flick down to watch them ring there. Yeah, be honest. Honest. Well, I'm going to miss you. When I look up again, she's just staring at me, intent. I can't read her face, and it makes me feel anxious. The idea that Chloe and I are growing farther apart, even as we stand here. I know I said that before, and I know I said I was happy for you, and I want to be, and I am, mostly, but it's just that you're my best friend. I love you. I'm going to miss you. Something flickers in her gaze, and for a minute she just holds mine there for a moment. Then she huffs, looking away and touching briefly at her nose. I love you too. I nod, a little shaky, and wait for the rest of the response. Something about how she'll come back eventually, or how pirates are forever, or how we're bonded for life. That's it, though. She holds her hand to me, and I take it. So you like the photo? Yeah, I really do. Good. I do too. So I guess our work here is done? The sun is dipping beneath the ocean now. I couldn't stop it if I wanted to. Work here is done. Friday. My gay heart. This is an experience, huh? Thank you so much for watching. This is the end of this episode. I hope to catch you in the next one. And again, any sort of advice you have for other paths or anything, I'd love to hear that. And yeah, bye. Gonna emotionally recover from that.